Hey YouTube, so today we're doing another video. I've got a whole playlist on my YouTube of tech reviews, everything from like expensive laptops to cheap ones, expensive tablets and phones, cheap phones, headphones, everything in between, games and all that. So today we're reviewing another thing. This is the Amazon Fire HD8. So this is the 8th generation of it, I believe. A few years ago I had the older one, which I got on Amazon Prime Day for like I think like 30 or 50 bucks. That tablet, the older Prime, was horrible. It would overheat, the battery life was like 45 minutes, it would take 2 days to charge. It wasn't USB-C, it only had like the old adapter and all this. It was horrible, but it was really good for one racing game, which was Real Racing 3, like as a steering wheel, it was really good. So for my gaming tablet, I have a Galaxy S8 from I think 2021, and it's my favorite. But this one is just more for reading books because I don't want to carry the big fancy Galaxy tablet everywhere because that one was over $1,000, and Canada is kind of dangerous. So this one is nice for that. So we're gonna open this one up, take a look, see how it looks. The box does look pretty premium. I think the design is a win. Like the orange really popped, and there is like almost like a texture on the box. Like the box is matte, but like the tablet is shiny. Whoever designed this box, give them a raise because it looks really good. Like as far as marketing goes for this box, if I saw this in the store, it's something I'd want. So now I'll go over some of the specs. This is not like Samsung or Google where I know all the specs. This just simply says in the box 30 gigabytes of RAM, 32 gigabytes of storage. I don't know if it's expandable storage like some tablets, but it does look like the display is a bit above 720p, just a little bit. Hexa-core processor. Okay, so it does have the SD card slot, so you can put photos or whatever on this, which is really good because then in that case it's better than Apple garbage. As you can tell, I don't like Apple. Front and rear camera, which is nice because the previous one I had didn't have a rear camera. Alexa and long-lasting battery. Oh, nice to know Dolby Atmos. So I'm a big fan of Samsung, and all the Samsung phones have Dolby Atmos support with headphones, and it makes a difference. It's amazing. So really cool that this has Dolby Atmos because it is phenomenal. And then what's included? So this just tells you. So they've gone to USB-C, which is great because the previous cord was really bad. So like I said, the previous one wasn't USB-C, it was like the old Android cord, and those are really slow and unreliable. So it's good it's USB-C, so you take it out of the box, this is what you see. Turn on the flash, comes with a really nice little wrap, just like it would with a phone. And I believe this is the back, so oddly satisfying. I get to peel it open now. Okay, so that was really satisfying. I love opening new technology. If anyone wants me to review your product, send them my way just so I can open it. So super nice actually. I like this much more than the previous one I had. The back feels really rugged, really high quality. I like this. Reminds me of like the old Samsung Galaxies, like the first and second, the S1 and all that. They had like a rugged back. So, oh, also really nice. It has 3.5 millimeter jack still. I have wireless and wired headphones. I still prefer wired. Apple is garbage. iPhones don't have jacks anymore, so one more reason to switch to Android. Especially at the price of this one, a very cheap price. The 3.5 millimeter jack is great. And then here you have, or right here you have your power button, volume buttons, microphone, charging port, and headphone jack. Also nice, this one has dual speakers. On the previous one, they were on the bottom where your hand goes. They weren't very effective. This is better because one on each side simulates surround sound. Over here you have where the micro SD card goes for expandable storage, photos, games, whatever, apps. And then you power it up. You get a pretty nice screen, so it is just about 720p. So that's it. So this was just a quick little first look at it. So thanks for watching. Check out the other tech videos.